Have you ever wondered what Jesus would say to you right now? Maybe in the middle of your prayers, in the silence of your room, or in that moment when your heart feels tired and faith feels small. What would his voice sound like if he spoke directly to your soul? This moment isn't random. God still speaks through silence, through prayer, through his word. Stay here for a while, because what he wants to tell you could change everything. If you're listening to this, it's not by accident. God brought you here for a reason. Write your prayer request in the comments below, because we're going to lift each one of them before the Lord. When you share your need, you're not alone. A family of faith will pray with you and for you. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, so you never miss a moment of prayer and teaching that strengthens your heart every day. Sometimes God's silence feels heavy, doesn't it? You pray, you cry, you ask for answers, yet heaven seems quiet. But silence doesn't mean absence. In that stillness, the Lord is shaping your heart, strengthening your faith, and teaching you to trust his timing. Maybe this quiet season is his voice saying, "Wait, I'm working." Keep praying even when you don't feel him. Keep believing even when nothing changes. His silence is sacred. He speaks through peace, through patience, through every breath of hope. If this word touches you, comment, "I still trust you, Lord," and let's keep believing together. Jesus spoke louder in silence than many ever did with words. When he stood before Pilate and said nothing, that silence carried authority. It wasn't weakness, it was divine control. In moments when you feel forgotten, remember that Jesus understands what silent battles feel like. His quietness was power. His stillness was purpose. Maybe he's using this silence to reveal what's hidden, to heal what's broken, to refine what still needs surrender. Don't rush what God is shaping in you through stillness. Let his peace speak deeper than any answer. If this speaks to your heart, comment, "Your silence still speaks, Lord." If Jesus looked into your eyes today, he wouldn't remind you of every failure or moment of doubt. He would ask one simple, piercing question: "Do you still believe that I love you?" That question cuts through guilt, fear, and shame, reaching the deepest part of your soul. Because his love isn't based on your perfection, it's anchored in his promise. He doesn't want your performance, he wants your heart, trusting, humble, and open. Maybe that's what he has been whispering through the silence: "I still love you." If this touches your spirit, comment, "Yes, Lord, I still believe in your love." What Jesus would say to you right now might not be a long sermon or a list of commands. It might be just one sentence, gentle yet powerful. "You are still mine." Even when you've fallen, even when your faith has been shaken, his voice doesn't change. You belong to him, not because you never fail, but because his grace never ends. He calls you by name when shame tries to silence you, when the world makes you forget who you are. His love marks your identity forever. If this word reaches your heart, comment, "I am yours, Lord," and let faith speak. The word reminds us in John 10:27, "My sheep hear my voice, I know them, and they follow me." Those words are not just ancient truth, they are living promises. Jesus is saying, "I know you." He sees your prayers, your tears, your quiet moments of faith when no one else does. You are not lost in the crowd. You are recognized by heaven. His voice calls you by name, guiding you even through the silence. When you listen, peace begins to rise again. If this verse speaks to you, comment, "I hear your voice, Lord," and let his word find you. Change doesn't start when you try harder or fix everything by yourself. It begins when you learn to listen again. God isn't asking for perfection. He's inviting you to be present in his presence. Every moment of quiet surrender becomes a doorway to transformation. When you stop chasing control and start resting in his voice, peace begins to return. This is where healing grows, in stillness, in trust, in listening. Let his spirit speak louder than your fears. If this moment stirs something inside you, comment, "I'm listening, Lord," and open your heart to what he wants to say next. Take a deep breath right now. Let the noise around you fade for a moment and whisper softly, "Jesus, speak to me again." You don't need fancy words or perfect prayers, just a heart willing to listen. This is where intimacy with God begins, in the quiet space where your spirit meets His presence. Close your eyes and feel His peace wrapping around you like a gentle light. He's closer than you think, waiting to fill your heart with calm and strength. If you can feel His presence right now, comment, "Speak, Lord, I'm listening," and stay in this moment of faith. From this very moment, believe deep in your heart that Jesus is speaking to you through this video, through the peace slowly filling your spirit right now. His voice is gentle but powerful, calling you back to who you truly are in Him. Let every word of truth begin to wash away fear, doubt, and shame. Say it quietly to yourself, "I am chosen, I am loved, I am His." When you let His voice define you again, everything inside you starts to align with heaven's purpose. If you feel that peace settling in, comment, "Jesus, I believe you're speaking to me." May you hear His whisper in the middle of your noise, reminding you that you are never forgotten. May the peace of Jesus quiet every anxious thought and fill your mind with calm. Let His words flow through your soul like living water, renewing what the world tried to drain. Wherever you are, driving, praying, or just breathing, His presence surrounds you. Let this moment be a reminder that God still speaks even in silence. If this message touched your heart, share it so someone else can feel His voice today. And comment below, "I receive your peace, Lord," as an act of faith. If you felt the voice of God speaking to your heart through this video, that means He brought you here on purpose. Don't leave without becoming part of this family of faith. Click subscribe so you never miss another word that God wants to speak into your life. If you made it all the way to the end, write in the comments, "I heard His voice, so I know you're one of the hearts listening with me." And before you go, don't forget to leave your like and watch the next video appearing on your screen. Your next word might be waiting there.